is closed captioned and has been recommended for viewing by the American Federation of Teachers and the National Education Association.
The time has come, the walrus said, to talk of many things. Of shoes and ships and sealing wax. Of cabbages and kings. Learning this poem by heart is so hard. If only I hadn't left memorizing it to the last minute. Maybe I should stay home from school. I could tell Mom I'm not feeling well. It's true. Sort of. My throat is pretty raspy after all this reciting. All right, I'll keep trying. The time has come, the walrus said, to talk of many things. Of shoes and oh, I can't remember what. I think I'll come back to this poem in a little while.
Left side. More. More. Stop! Too much. Oh, now you'll have to take some off the right side to make it even.
Sorry, Your Majesty. My fault entirely. Not.
Hatter, I can't tell you how I appreciate your doing this for me. I do so dislike climbing ladders. Fear of heights, you know.
Oh, Alice. Tell me, is my topiary even?
Yes. I think so.
Oh, not my hair, my topiary. You know, shrubbery trimmed in special shapes like this one. It's a cube.
Yeah, and in a cube, the length, depth, and height are all the same.
Yes.
Well, in that case, yes, your topiary looks fine to me.
Oh, great! All finished.
Oh, wait! You need to snip one last branch. See it? The one above the hair's ear.
What?
Oh, yes, the hair.
That's it. That's it.
Very well then, Your Majesty. But I'm starting to feel like a pretzel.
Boy, I feel like a pretzel myself. All this hard work certainly builds up an appetite.
Oh, I think my sacroiliac popped out.
I don't see it anywhere. What does a sacroiliac look like?
No, it's his back. He means he's hurt his back. Can you straighten up?
No.
Can you walk?
Well, barely.
Can you do a double reverse somersault with a half twist?
I don't think so.
Boy, you are hurt.
Bring him around here.
Yes, I can see it.
Well, that's enough shrub trimming for today, Hatter. You go on home and rest that sacroiliac of yours.
Righty-ho, I'll just head on.
Oh, poor Mr. Hatter.
Oh, dear. Your Majesty, we really can't have the Hatter walking all the way home. We should put him up here in the palace till he feels better.
We should do what? Who says?
Oh, but he really can't walk, Your Majesty, and it's partly my fault. I feel just terrible. He was hurt while helping me do my job.
Well, if he was helping you, why does he have to stay in my palace? Oh, no.
Hello. Your Majesty, even though he was helping me, he was also working for you.
Oh, well, I suppose you're right.
Yes.
In the line of duty and all that.
Yes, that.
You just rest and be our guest. Well, if the hatter needs a rest, after stretching quite a stretch, while trimming the topiary to look the very best, be our guest, have that rest, and if you need anything at all, ask the rabbit. We've got some comfortable cushions to cushion the back. Good for any sacroiliac type attack. I hope not too much is really wrong. I know you won't have to stay very long, so have a rest, be our guest. And if you need anything at all, ask the rabbit.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I'd like to shake your hand. Oh! Well, unfortunately, I can't reach that high.
Here you go, Mr. Hatter.
Oh, you're all so kind.
I promise you won't even know I'm here. I'll be quiet as a dormouse.
I hope you feel better soon. Now then, Rabbit, let's go. You have work to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I almost forgot. If you need anything else, just ring this little bell, and I'll be right there.
Unless, of course, he's busy doing something for me.
Naturally, you won't hear a peep from me unless it's very important.
Would you like me to stay and keep you company?
No, you run along. I'll just rest.
Fine. Goodbye, Alice. Rabbit, come along.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Now then, the next order of business is the window washing.
Window washing.
After which you can pick up the groceries.
Oops, the Hatter must need me. I'll be right back. You rang?
Yes. So sorry to bother you, but I can't quite reach this pillow. Oh.
No trouble at all. There you are.
Oh, that's swell.
Sorry, Your Majesty. You were saying?
Yes. First, you need to clean the windows. Pick up a few groceries. And shine my shoes. And
Wait! There's the Hatter again. I'll just be a moment. Yes, is something wrong?
So terribly sorry to bother you yet again, but I'm afraid this tea has grown cold.
Oh, no problem. I'll get you a fresh pot.
Oh, wait, I can see you're already busy. I'll just get it myself.
Nonsense. You sit back and relax. Don't move a muscle. I'll take care of it.
Well, thanks.
His tea is cold.
I thought he was only going to ring if it was important.
Well, Your Majesty, no one really likes their hot tea to be cold. Now, if you were drinking iced tea, that would be different, since it's supposed to be cold. But hot tea really ought to be hot. I remember once on a summer...
Rabbit!
Right. Won't be a moment. Back in a jiffy. Oh, there's the Queen. I'd better run.
Rabbit, this has got to stop. There is work to be done, and I am sick of being interrupted by that stupid bell.
Your Majesty, please keep in mind the hatter's injury was partly our fault. I mean, he was trimming your topiary bushes for me.
It may be our fault, but it's your problem, and I expect you to get your work done even if the hatter is in your hair.
So nice of you to share your bed with me. I wasn't up to that long walk home.
Oh, nonsense. Mine is the best mattress in the palace.
Oh, yeah, terrific.
Yes, it would be good for your back. Besides, there's plenty of room for two. And it's a good thing, too, because I need some sleep.
Care for a crumpet?
Actually, no. Thank you. I don't like crumbs in the bed.
Oh, where would you like the crumbs?
Oh,
All right, your bed, your rules.
thank you. Good night.
Oh, night.
What are you doing?
Oh, reading a book. Why?
I can't sleep with the light on.
Oh. Well, then would you like to borrow a book? I have an extra.
No, I don't want a book. I want to sleep.
Oh. Well, it is getting late, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Good night.
Good night. Gosh, it's cold in here, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, it is cold in here, Hatter.
Yeah.
If you don't mind, we'll just share the covers.
Well, yeah, sure, I don't mind. No.
Good night.
Good night. Oh! Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah. Sleep tight now.
Yes, thank you. That's it. That's the last straw. Hatter, I've had a... Hatter? Oh, never mind. At least I can have the floor to myself.
Ole. Rabbit, you seem to be dragging your tail today. What's wrong?
I'm tired. Those tea bags and crumpets for the Hatter weigh a ton.
Since when do you work for the Hatter?
Since yesterday.
I mean, why are you working for him?
Well, yesterday he hurt his sacroiliac while helping me trim the Queen's shrubbery. So now he's staying at the palace until he's well enough to go home.
It was nice of you to put him up.
Oh, putting him up was easy. It's putting up with him that's the problem. He's got me waiting on him hat and foot.
Why don't you simply ask him to leave?
Oh, I don't think his back's well enough for him to walk. Besides, it might hurt his feelings to tell him to go. It's bad enough he's hurt his back. I don't want to have to hurt his feelings as well.
You know, your predicament reminds me of a story.
No.
Once there was a dinosaur who loved to munch on trees. Pines, palms, oaks, and elms. He was a regular tree gourmet. But one day, after the dinosaur ate a forest for a midday snack, he ended up with a tree branch stuck between his teeth. He didn't know it was there, and his friends were too polite to tell him. Later that day, the dinosaur went to get his driver's license. He passed the test with flying colors, but when it was time to get his picture taken, he still had the branch stuck in his teeth, and still everyone was too polite to say anything. So when his license came in the mail, he was horrified. The picture was terribly embarrassing. But there was nothing he could do, because the license didn't expire until he became extinct.
Yes, I get the idea. I'd be doing the Hatter a favor by telling him what a pain in the neck he is.
Something like that. So, are you going to do it?
Well, I just couldn't. After all, he was filling in for me. Besides, I'm sure he won't be much more of a bother.
Will you stop that infernal ringing?
Sorry, Your Majesty. I was just wondering, could I get another glass of orange juice?
Where's the rabbit? Why can't he do it?
Oh, he's not back yet.
Back? Back from what?
From the errands I sent him to do.
Aaron. All right. Give me your glass.
Thanks a lot.
Why, Your Majesty, how nice to see you serving the Hatter like that.
I'm not serving him.
Of course not. You just happen to be nearby.
Too near. So, Hatter.
Yeah.
How much longer do you think you'll be staying with us?
Oh, not much longer, I'm sure. Couple of days. Perhaps a week. Certainly no more than a month or two.
A month? I'm going out to find the rabbit. If you need anything, the cat can get it for you.
This setup's really the cat's meow.
Yeah, it's not bad. The food's great, the bed is comfortable, and the service is terrific. Even if the help gets a bit cranky sometimes.
Gee, I never knew a bad back could be good luck.
I guess I am a lucky dog, aren't I?
I wouldn't put it like that.
Why, Hare! Good morning.
Hello, Hatter. I brought someone to see you.
I've been a mighty lonely mouse without you around the house.
I've missed you too, Dormouse.
Boy, you've got all the comforts of home here, don't you?
Ah, sure, it's great. But to tell you the truth, the Queen could use a few lessons in tea making.
You've got the Queen making tea for you?
That's right. In fact, you might say I'm getting the royal treatment. Got myself a good thing, I like it here a lot. I get the royal treatment, they give me all they've got. I ring the bell, and life is swell. They bring me tea and crumpets, I don't have to do a thing. They open up the window so I can hear the songbirds sing. I ring the bell, and life is swell. Accidents will happen, things can go astray. If it weren't for my misfortune, I would not be here today. Oh, got myself a good thing. I like it here a lot. I get the royal treatment, they give me all they've got. I ring the bell, and life is swell. A boom, baba doobie ding dong.
Hatter, you're back to normal.
I don't know about that, but his back is fine.
Why, yes, I suppose you're right. My back is feeling better. Oh, well.
If you're feeling better, shouldn't you go home?
Are you kidding? Now that my back has stopped hurting, I can really enjoy myself around here.
I suppose you're right.
Yeah.
Mind if the Dormouse and I stay with you?
Not at all. My palace is your palace.
I feel so bad for the Hatter, all alone in that big old palace.
And with a sore sacroiliac, too. Ooh.
Well, this get well card will make him feel better.
To the Hatter. Get well soon.
How wrong? It should say, get well soon and hurry up about it.
Hello, Your Majesty. What brings you into our neck of the woods?
I'm looking for the white rabbit.
Sorry, we haven't seen him.
Don't you know which way you sent him?
I didn't send him anywhere. He's running errands for that troublesome, for my guest, the Hatter. Good day.
Gee, she doesn't seem too happy about having the Hatter around the house.
You know the Queen. She's used to having that palace to herself. Well, let's bring this card to the Hatter.
I hope in some small way it can help cheer him up.
Hi, cheerio.
Hatter, you're up and around.
Fit as a fiddle.
Back on your feet.
That's right. You can't keep a good Hatter down. So, what brings you here?
Well, we brought you a get well card.
Only it looks like we're a little late. You've obviously already gotten well.
Oh, better late than never. Hey, come on in! I was just returning from the kitchen with a few of the Queen's cherry tarts.
The Queen's cherry tarts?
Yeah.
Doesn't she mind?
She's never said so. Party! Oh, woo!
Rabbit! Oh, rabbit! Rabbit! Oh, this is ridiculous. That rabbit might be anywhere in Wonderland. In fact, he might have already gone back to the palace, and I wouldn't even know it. Crystal, could you please show me the palace security cameras? Okay, nothing there. Now let me see the throne room. No bunny in sight. Wait! That was too sore for him to walk around. There you are. Where have you been all morning? Well, first, I had to drop off some tea bags, then pick up a crate of crumpet mix. Now I'm picking up a shipment of hats. And now I'm dropping them. And you're leaving them there, too. The Hatter is perfectly capable of picking them up himself. But what about his sore sacroiliac? Just look. He certainly isn't having any trouble carrying a tray full of my tarts. Sore sacroiliac indeed. Come, Rabbit.
Watch this. Forward handspring with a double twist ending in a back flip. Hair. Your Majesty, fancy meeting you here.
You mean in my palace? Feeling better?
Yes. Thanks to your incredible hospitality. I'm like a new Hatter. I don't know how I can thank you.
I'll think of something. And as for the rest of you...
Oh, well, the important thing is the Hatter is feeling fine, right? All's well that ends well, hey?
How true that is.
Well, you have to admit the Hatter's recovery certainly is worth celebrating, eh?
After all, I bet no one's happier than you that he's back on his sacroiliac. Dear Queen, I think you failed to see this joyous opportunity. His mended sacroiliac means that he'll be off your back. He's back on his sacroiliac. No more taking up the slack. Rejoice, the Hatter's back is back. So join in the festivity. He's back into activity. And I'm sure he will repay all the kindness sent his way. He's back on his sacroiliac. No more taking up the slack. Rejoice, now things are back on track. He's back on his sacroiliac.
The following program is closed captioned and has been recommended for viewing by the American Federation of Teachers and the National Education Association.